Yo, what's up, Samurai? Starting with the links. The links. Hey, Nightmare. Hey, Shauna Gears. I hope I said that name right. Welcome to the stream. Just setting everything up here, sending out the links. Almost like the links would be a little bit important. God, I'm glad I did. I'm glad I said your name right, because I normally butcher names. Yo, what's up, Dominic? There we go. Yeah, I think one more. I think there's one more link I need to. There we go. Yeah, one more glorious link. Let's get going.
If you like us, calling all riders, roll up beside us, no place to hide us. All freedom fighters, let's unite us. Switch on your nitrous and let's go. Destination for navigation. Man up your stations, feel the sensation. Surround invasion with communication. Move quick, we might avoid contamination. Down, it comes the sound. Everyone down your feet to this phenomenon now. Let's make it loud and show them all how you move to this phenomenon. Whoa, open your soul, baby, lose control inside of this phenomenon. Just let yourself go and let everyone know you move to this phenomenon. Don't let these spiders crawl up beside us. They want to bite us, inject the virus. Raise up your lighters, race to the righteous. Need you to guide us. Get prepared to go if you like us. Calling all riders, roll up beside us. No place to hide us. All freedom fighters, let's unite us. Don't unite us and let's go down. Here comes the sound. Everyone pound your feet to this phenomenon now. Let's make it loud and show them all how you move to this phenomenon. Open your soul, make it lose control.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Cpw Impact, episode 37. This is the final impact before Starcade. I am your commentator, Oz Coronet, and we are here welcoming you. This is going to be a phenomenal show here, and we're going to start off with America Phoenix versus, well, as it says Gabriel Hawkins, but I don't really know who this gentleman is. We'll see if America Phoenix is going to tell us.
If we look to the answer,
heaven to Betsy.
So many years we achieved.
Do we really
so
have to listen to this asshole's long ass entrance?
It was because here in this land we unleashed the energy and individual genius of man.
That's my question too. Who the hell
than has ever been done before? Freedom and the dignity of the individual have been more available and assured here than in any other place on earth.
Oh boy.
The price for this freedom at times has been high, but we have never been unwilling to pay that price.
Please shut him up, please.
We're in a time when there are no heroes. They just don't know where to look.
Oh. Well, folks, here is the American Phoenix. The man with by far the longest entrance known to mankind. That was at least a good 2 minutes before this asshole decides to come out to the ring. Well, here's American Phoenix, and he has an open challenge. He's doing an open, he has an open challenge that's going to come up at Starrcade. And all I can say is I hope whoever is going to be the one that's answering that call is going to kick his ever-loving ass. But you can't deny it, American Phoenix has done a lot this year. And heck, he's done a lot for the past 2 years. You cannot deny multiple-time Octane World Cruiserweight Champion and former CPW United States Champion. Oh boy. God, listen, is he hearing the same fans that I am? Top local talent? Wait a minute. Phoenix got this asshole from BCW? He got this guy from Baron Blade? I highly doubt he actually got this guy from Baron Blade, but good gracious, does he even believe the shit he's saying? Oh, clearly the fans are not. The fans are not dealing with this young man. I wish I was, Twitch. I wish I was. I don't even. Does American Phoenix even believe the shit he says? I just have to wonder. Does he really? Does he? Does American Phoenix really believes the shit he spews out of his mouth? Well, here we go. This young man. I don't know that, but that would explain a lot. That would explain a lot. As American Phoenix is beating down this young man. I don't know for real where he found this guy, but clearly American Phoenix is not taking any of this seriously. Like I said, you can't deny it. This man beat Delvin McLeod for the Octane World Cruiserweight Championship, a belt he held for 3 damn years. This man has talent. This man has the ability to. This man has all the ability in the world. I don't know why he's just so arrogant. Because clearly right now he has his head up his ass. As you can see there, he's just playing with this kid right now. And there's the Star Spangled Press. That's Lady Liberty's move. Lady Liberty's his girlfriend. Obviously, we know where Lady Liberty got it. Hanging him up on the ropes here. This young man, Gabriel Hawkins. Apparently coming from BCW, which I'm surprised American Phoenix actually believes that place actually exists. I don't know, we could. Maybe we should at this point. American Phoenix is just beating down this young man. American Phoenix, don't be fooled, is probably one of the most talented men on the roster. But good heavens, he is certainly not taking what he is doing. Well, Max is confirming it did exist. Oh man, American Phoenix. Good gracious. Oh man, knees right to the gut. Local talent or not, he is still a talent. He is still a wrestler. And American Phoenix needs to stop trying to showboat and stop trying to be an arrogant ass and just try to finish him already. As you can see, this kid is finding ways out of American Phoenix's move, and here's these strikes here. This kid's now getting some hits in on American Phoenix. Yo, what's up, Beat? Yeah, this is the first match. Yeah, what's up, Feet? I don't know who this Rudy Poo guy is, and American Phoenix apparently said he found him in BCW with given to him by Baron Blade as an opponent. Good heavens! Look at this kid. This young man, American Phoenix, is just. I'm good, Feet. How are you doing, man? How is everybody doing today, by the way? Oh, man. Just dropping his arm down. Look at this. Double her gut buster by American Phoenix. Yes, I did. I did say BCW. And there's the Michinoku driver. He could have won just by that. He could have won by the Michinoku driver, but it said he wants to do more, and obviously that's going to cost him here against this young man. There's a belly to belly. Again, that's his arrogance. Again, more of American Phoenix's arrogance. You've seen it just fly off him week after week after week. But this is just completely showing it. American Phoenix could have won this match already. And here comes the Phoenix Splash, and he got the knees up because he took too damn long. Well, clearly American Phoenix has nothing to fear in this matchup, but you never know. You never know. Anyone can get any. Anyone can get over on anyone. Oh, anything can happen. I mean, look at BMH. I mean, that That young man got one over on freaking Shabazz. Anything could happen. American Phoenix is just not taking this kid seriously. American Phoenix did that clothesline. That was a nice one. For a clothesline of his own, and just ducked it. That was a nice takedown by this Gabriel Hawkins. What's this kid gonna do here? What's he gonna go for? And he carries him around and just drops him head first on the buckle. He's just trying to stop American Phoenix. A big elbow. And American Phoenix is just letting himself make mistakes here. That's what's going to cost him. And here's a half Boston Crab, as you can see. That's more. It's like American Phoenix could have won this match 10 times over. Big elbow. Irish whip. Up to the top buckle. American Phoenix getting caught up in whatever this is going to be. Looks like it's going to be a superplex. Haven't seen this in a while, and he got him. Dropping the American Phoenix. He's lifting him up, and this could be a big mistake by this young man. And it is. American Phoenix going again for this. There's that Michinoku driver, but again, American Phoenix taking his sweet time. American Phoenix needs to stop taking his sweet time and start actually trying to finish this matchup off. Went for a big clothesline, and he could have right there went for the Phoenix Splash. That was the setup, and again and that was a 2. This kid almost beat the American Phoenix. Big elbow right to the gut, and American Phoenix with this pedigree. That double unhook face buster just driving him right down to the mat. Only gets a 2. Now he's going to go for the Phoenix Splash, I think. But again, a little bit too late as he is continuing to just play with his food, because he took too long, and the kid got the knees up. Big Hurricane Rana. Phoenix with this big clothesline, another one. Flying off, and a big drop kick. I don't know who this American Phoenix thinks he is, but here comes this moonsault. He got him. 1, 2, and oh, thank heavens, it's finally over. Finally, American Phoenix is done playing with his opponent. All I could say, the arrogance of American Phoenix. Yeah, take your victory lap there, Phoenix. You beat a real top star. Good heavens. As we're going to commercial break, showing showing footage for Avengers as I am as I'll be playing Avengers for the final time on stream. Come tomorrow. Ding! Self plug. I don't know, but I hope whoever faces American Phoenix at Starrcade does kick his ass. Whoever that may be. As we move on here to our next matchup, Jen Corso versus Kaiva Suzuki. Both women have had a fantastic year this year. Kaiva Suzuki, well known for fighting her sister Akira all year. You can see here, this woman is the CPW Women's World Television Champion. And she has been the Women's World Television Champion since January of this year when she debuted. And she took the belt from Catherine T. Bresnetti. Jen Corso is the longest reigning CPW Women's World Television Champion in history. Yeah, what's up, Trav? Corso has been a dominant champion, had that very famous Best Out of 7 series with Taipan earlier this year. I'm doing good. How are you doing, man? Very good, very talented television champion. At Starrcade, Jen Corso faces Lilith Petal for that World Television Championship. In a battle that is being pretty much called David versus Goliath. In a lot of ways with how Akira Suzuki, how Jen Corso acts. As we can see, Kaiva Suzuki coming down to the ring here. Her and her sister have had some devastating wars this year. All started last year at Collision Course when she attacked her sister on, I believe it was night 3. After on night 2, Akira Suzuki was, lost in a phenomenal matchup against Cleopatra Spinks in a 60-minute Iron Woman match. See what Kaiva Suzuki can do against the World Television Champion. If she were to beat the Television Champion, she could actually earn a shot at the belt. Down the line, no matter if Jen were to win it or lose it. Keep it or lose it, excuse me. Keep it or lose it at Starrcade. Ooh, start off the matchup with a Asai DDT. Brilliant move. On off here, Kaiva starting off being the more aggressive one, but as I was saying that, see the aggression on Jen Corso. She is ready for Starrcade. Look at that. Jeez. What a spin and trying to take out the leg, trying to Trying to tear up the hamstring. Strikes by Kaeva, and Kaeva trying to fight back. Look at that kick just landing right in the face of Jen Corso, and one. I don't think it's a one. Kick, and down she goes, and bop right to the head. And a big Hurricane Rana onto Jen Corso. Big right hand, knocking down Jen Corso. What's Kaeva Suzuki gonna do here? Diving down, and whatever it was missed. I think she was going for an axe handle of some kind, but it missed. And Jen with a nice move there. Very unique for Jen Corso, and Jen Corso is, oh man, taking out the legs. Smart move, taking out the legs of Kaeva. Trying to take away those kicks, and that'll pretty much take away at least 80 or 70% of her arsenal. Oh, what a big kick. Only it's a one. You can see that kick had a little less effectiveness as it did beforehand. Now she's going after the arm again. Trying to take out Kaeva point for point. Look at Jen gonna go for this kick, and oh, she nails it. Right to the back of the head of Kaeva Suzuki, in a big right hand. That right hand might have knocked out Kaeva Suzuki. One, and only it's a one. Oh, she's going for the heel kick. She's going for that heel kick, and if she hits it, nope, she got countered. She hits that heel kick, it's over. Oh, Kaeva nails this. Nails this. I don't know what she calls it, but Kaeva Suzuki nails that kick right to the face. That must be a setup, and oh, she's going for a double knees to the chest or to the face. I don't know what she was going for, but Jen, oh man, Jen just implanted her face right down on the mat with that, with whatever that move was. That's very unique, and she got her. All it took was that counter, countering those knees. Kaeva must have hit the back of her head. And her face got implanted right down on the mat by Jen Corso. Jen Corso with a hell of a victory. That was a nice back and forth. As Jen Corso showed in that best out of 7 series, all it takes is a couple shots and some well-placed kicks, and you're done for. Honestly, she should have went after that knee right to the face. She should have went straight for the pin, but she didn't, and that obviously ended up costing her in the end. But Jen Corso is your winner here in this matchup. What a back and forth. And what a win for the television champion, preparing for Starrcade. Oh. We're here from David Perfect. That's going to be a hell of a matchup at Starrcade. Because that's the main event of Starrcade. Jason Sawyer versus the champion Benjamin Knight for the CPW World Heavyweight Championship. Let's focus on this matchup here. These are two men that are going to be in that six-pack challenge at Starrcade for the Global Championship. Artemis Kent and Jay Benton. So this is going to be an interesting matchup, especially with how Starrcade's going to be. We'll see with these two. We'll see what happens with these. Obviously, everybody in the matchup will be watching backstage, but these two are going to get a hands-on preparation of at least one of their opponents for that six-pack challenge. So maybe in this matchup they'll spy weaknesses or spy little things that they need to watch out for when it comes to their matchup coming up at Starrcade. Because one of these two men could possibly walk out of Starrcade with that global championship around their waist. I mean, these matches are just as dangerous as the elimination chamber, because the champion does not have to be pinned to lose the match and lose the championship. The six-pack challenges are one fall to a finish. Jay Benton has been in a lot of stuff this year and last year as well. For the past 2 years, he's been in a lot of stuff here in CPW. Let's hope that Jay Benton. And this is another shot at another championship here in CPW for Jay Benton. Earlier this year at Road to Glory, he fought Benjamin Knight for the CPW World Heavyweight Championship in a losing effort. I'm sorry, that wasn't Road to Glory. That was No Escape, excuse me. No Escape, they fought. But either or, that was in a losing effort. We'll see how that goes in here. If Starrcade will be another losing effort to capture his first championship here in CPW. Bell's gone. We're underway as these two start the matchup. Nice brainbuster by Artemis Kent to start off the matchup quickly. Big kick right to the back. Jay Benton just bowing up and a big drop kick to the face. Ooh, nice pay dirt. Dropping down Jay Benton. Ben dropping him down with a kick to the back. Another kick to the back. Irish whip. Went for something, missed. Big kick right to the face. Over the rope. Big backbreaker. Dropping down Jay Benton. And a swinging fisherman neckbreaker. That was a nice move there by Artemis Kent, trying to keep Jay Benton down, but Jay Benton with a big shoulder tackle. Big kick right to the chest. Just can't with this big... Oh, man! Dropping on his neck. Back in the ring. Artemis Kent, Jack Willow, Nightmare, whatever you want to call him, has had a very, very interesting year this year. Started off the year with taking out the Beast Incarnate, the Devil's Hitman, Armageddon. And we have not seen Armageddon, we have not seen hide nor hair of Armageddon since. Which, coming in and coming out, is kind of Armageddon's favorite thing to do. Just pop in and destroy somebody and pop out. But, I mean, there's no... I mean, ever since that loss, we've not heard from him since. And that is very unlike Armageddon to let a loss go like that. Yeah, he has had a Artemis Kent, Jack Willow, whatever you want to call him, has had a very up and down year this year. He wants to end off the year strong with the Global Championship around his waist. A big clothesline there. We'll see if he can do it. Strikes here, nice. These are nice strikes here, right in the head of Jay Benton. I think Jay Benton's been busted open. Yeah, Jay Benton's been busted open and just wrenching on that arm. Trying to snap it out of its socket. Goes to the cover. One and only gets a one. Good Jay Benton. Oh man, nice. Nice Northern Lights into a like spinning brainbuster there. That was a brilliant move. Look at his roll up. Nice move. Goes to the pin cover and only gets a one. Which, by the way, out of character, I've seen that move. I've seen that Pacific roll up actually glitch before, where there's no count and nothing happens and all that, and I've seen it happen multiple times. So if you're making a moveset, of any character, please try to avoid using that move, because I have constantly, like 99% of the time, I've seen it glitch. But back to this matchup. Big elbow shot and Fisherman Buster or Fireman's Carry, and spinning complete shot driving down Jay Benton. Nice move by Artemis Kent, goes to the cover. 1, 2, and only gets a 2. That was a close call and drops him down. I'll try the face, and Jay Benton saying this is over with. Missed the kick with a dragon screw leg whip. Shot right to the back. Drops him right in the apron. So fighting on the outside. They have a 10 count to get back in the ring, and they're back in the ring now. Jay Benton. What's he going to do here? Drops him right in the ring rope. Oh, jeez, that spinning back fist. Good Lord. Jay Benton has put down many people with that move and only gets a 2. Jay Benton, former BMH champion, and there it is. There's that ace crusher. 1, 2, and I believe that busted open Artemis Kent, and there it is. Jay Benton with the win. Great momentum going into Starrcade. Is Jay Benton. What a matchup. What a back and forth this was. Between Jay Benton and Artemis Kent. These two absolutely beat the living shit out of each other. These are two big bulls, and Artemis Kent blinked first as he nailed the Ace Crusher, the Diamond Cutter, the RKO, whatever you want to call it, and Jay Benton picks up the victory.
Here's your winner, indestructible Jay Benton.
What a win for Jay Benton. As we go back to as we are now onto a commercial, showcasing what I'm going to be playing tomorrow. What I'm going to be playing tomorrow for the final time on stream, Avengers. So come and hang out. It'll be a fun, just having fun and messing around and just shooting the shit type stream. So come and hang out if you want, if you have the time and want to. As I'll be probably playing with all the characters. Starting with my favorite Captain America in a bunch of different missions and stuff like that. As we move over to the second part.
I am perfection. I am perfection. I am perfection. I am
Here's the other one.
Things are exactly what they seem. I will define the things you dream. Go check the scores again. I come out a perfect 10. They broke the mold when they made me. I am perfection. I am perfection. I am perfection. Yeah. Perfection. So take your best shot. Give it all you got. Come on. Come on. Come on. Bring it on. I hold your life here in my hands. Though you try hard to understand. Your little mind.
Yes, he does.
Those little wheels will burn. You'll recognize just who I am. I am perfection. I am perfection. I am perfection. Yeah. Perfection. So take your best shot. Give it all you got. Come on. Come on. Come on. I am perfection. I am perfection. I am perfection. Yeah. Perfection.
As we go back to commercial and show more shots of these picks and tell you about the Avengers stream tomorrow. Because self-plugging is a thing, and self-plugging is amazing. Ding! But anyway, back to the show. This is good. Benjamin Knight. That's going to be a fantastic matchup between Benjamin Knight and Jason Sawyer. I cannot wait for that one. And this one's going to be interesting. Brenda Watts and Alyssa Knox will face off against each other, and can someone tell Brenda Watts that she stole Catherine T. Fresnetti's turntable? Or whatever the hell that is, that turning pad? And that Catherine T. Fresnetti needs that back? Just saying.
Surfing Costa Rica with a smile on her face. She a cutie with a booty and she got what it takes. Mamacita in a Pima and she looking so good.
Brenda Watts has had a very interesting year this year. He has not had the success this season that she would have liked. But she was in that women's gauntlet match for the Women's Intercontinental Championship this year. And right now she is looking to get back on the winning ways and get back on the winning trail and get close to another shot at another championship. Whether it's the Women's Championship or the Women's Intercontinental, and she has actually been looking at the World Heavyweight Championship. But she has a little ways to go before then. I think if she were to win here against Melissa Knox, that would be one hell of a statement in saying that she deserves that shot down the road. Maybe during the off season, you'll never know. A lot of Starrcade is going to be affected by what happens. After Starrcade, what happens in the off season? So I know we still have PCN Fallout, the Starrcade edition afterwards, and more announcements at the end of the show for the future of CPW. As we have Alyssa Knox come down to the ring here. Alyssa Knox, the first ever CPW World Women's Champion. She was the first champion, winning her belt the same night. Yeah, I saw it, Samurai. I'll get to it after the show. Winning that championship the same night in the same one-night tournament as Drake Turner winning the United States United States Championship and being the first United States champion in CPW history. Dragon Screw leg whip to start the matchup. Brenda Watts has been a champion everywhere she goes. In every promotion that she's been in, or practically every promotion she's been in, she has been a champion. It's CPW that has given her the most trouble so far this year. Now I have to say that that is partially due to at the beginning of the year starting off on the wrong foot with in fighting Cicely Scott. That pretty much dropped her standings in the match rankings of wins and losses pretty fast here in CPW. She started to get back on the winning trail and winning the winning ways. So she's been on a roller coaster this year, but so was Samantha Young at one point. Last year, Samantha Young was on that teeter-totter roller coaster winning ways last year, and see what happened to her at the end of last year. She became the Women's Intercontinental Champion and had a pretty damn good reign as champion, all things considered. Ending in that gauntlet match at Road to Glory. And now she's on the road to the Heavyweight Championship, so Brenda Watts could be in that same position where the roller coaster could finally be going up for her. After been going up and down all season. But who knows? I am predicting that the next season Brenda Watts could be a champion here in CPW. Whether it's the Women's World Championship or the Intercontinental, in some way she is going to be a champion here in CPW, I can guarantee it. Big clothesline there by Alyssa Knox. Kick right to the leg of Alyssa Knox. And nothing to take away from Alyssa Knox. Alyssa Knox is another high-class talent. You name it, she's done it. In Call Wrestling, that was a nice leg drop. Goes for a cover. 1, 2, and only gets a 2, says referee Mean Joe Callis. I don't know what she's going for. Probably maybe a right hand, but a big back suplex. Dropping Brenda Watts down. Just kicking her off. Kicking off Alyssa Knox. Alyssa Knox has this. Brenda Watts may have the size and power advantage here, but Alyssa Knox is going to have the speed advantage, which is probably the most crucial part of any wrestling matchup. Depending on whether you're going to attack the legs, or there's many different factors here. Alyssa Knox went for a big elbow but missed. Brenda Watts here. Goes for a cover, and that's a smart move right there. 1. And only it's a 1, but as you can see, she used her power, what she had, to kick out of that move. So that in and of itself may affect Alyssa Knox going forward in this matchup, but oh no. Get out of my life! The cold shoulder elbow, only getting a 2. Cold shoulder elbow by Alyssa Knox. Alyssa Knox, I believe she's going for the frostbite. Yes, she is. And she hits the frostbite. Alyssa Knox hits the frostbite, goes to the cover. 1, 2, and that's it. All it took was one mistake. Brenda made one mistake, and that was all it took for Alyssa Knox to get the upper hand and hit that cold shoulder elbow, and that pretty much sealed the deal for Brenda Watts, as that pretty much knocked Brenda Watts silly. That was a good back and forth matchup, and Brenda Watts has nothing to be ashamed of here. And there it was. There's this elbow that completely knocked Brenda Watts silly. I mean, she kicked out just based on instinct alone. Once Alyssa Knox saw that and saw that she was pretty much out of it, she hit that frostbite, and that was pretty much all she wrote. Alyssa Knox picks up a phenomenal victory here.
Your winner, the Queen, Alexia
Oh, we're going to hear from Cheryl Shipwreck. Cheryl Shipwreck coming into, as you can see, coming into Starrcade focused and sober. Yeah, pretty much. Here comes Taipan. A woman that will probably get Rookie of the Year. Oops. No. Well, ladies and gentlemen, You can mark this down in your calendars. This is the first time I have fucked up. Taipan coming down to the ring here. Taipan has had one hell of a year. And this is her debut year, so... I mean, if this woman does not get Rookie of the Year here in CPW, that'll be a crime. Exactly. I mean, Taipan started off the year going right after Julia Sabina. Jumped to a best out of 7 with Jen Corso. 2 high-class talent. Has faced people like Dawn Knight. And is now stepping in the ring with the likes of Adrian Blake. I can't, it's on the charger, damn it. Adrian Blake has had a hell of a year. She had a hell of a run in the women's gauntlet match for the Intercontinental Championship before she was finally eliminated by Cheryl Shipwreck. Dangerous woman is Adrian Blake. Multi-time champion in BMH. And we will see how this match does. Both these women are very talented in striking and just straight combat and nice European uppercut. Taipan, a martial artist, has won most of her matches by submission, but has won some by knockout. Was trained by Bo the Constrictor and Black Anaconda, the Constrictors. Famous CPW, famous Raw Relax Wrestling legends are the Constrictors. They trained Taipan, and Taipan was brought into CPW by Black Mamba. Oh man, just driving Taipan down. Taipan has done a beautiful transition from wrestling to MMA. Taipan, known as the Devil of Submissions, as she is getting locked into submission by Adrian Blake, and Adrian Blake with this version of an STF here, and Taipan gets out of it. Big clothesline. Oh no, oh jeez! Taipan running at full speed with that damn kick. That may have knocked out Adrian Blake and only gets a 1. Well, here's the Dragon Sleeper. It's a nice move here. Adrian Blake needs to get out of this quickly, and she does. She got out of there quite quickly. Oh, and but went straight for a crossface here. Taipan went straight for a crossface, and that's a smart move, and Adrian Blake quickly getting out of it. Adrian Blake knowing what Taipan's going to be all about and is trying her best to stay away from it. But Taipan is just right now too fast, and there's the cover, only it's a 1 again. It's up and just Adrian pushes her away, and a big kick right to the face. And Taipan, very smart, rolling out of the ring. These elbow strikes. Ran back in the ring and went for a kick, and oh, she hit it. She hit it. Adrian tried to spin around, and Taipan spun her back around and hit her with that damn kick, and only gets a 1. Heck, I don't even know if that was even a 1 count. Adrian has been trying to keep Taipan off of her, which is a smart move. Try to slow the pace down. Try to keep momentum sliding your way instead of her way. Look at these strikes here. Adrian Blake with a big tackle. Knock it down. Taipan went for a strike and a big punch right to the face. Knees right to the back. Just pushing Taipan off of her. Adrian Blake. Oh, she's put away so many women with this move. There's that tombstone. There's that variation of a tombstone pile driver. That's a sit-out variation. One, two. No, 2 only. Adrian Blake not wasting any time. She's going to call for the end of this here, and Taipan counters it. Oh, Taipan going for it. There's this Conquista clutch, this rear naked choke. This rear naked choke is locked in. And Adrian Blake just tapped out. Taipan has won this matchup. She was keeping her away all matchup, and that counter to the finisher. I believe Adrian was probably going to go for that double underhook pile driver, but that counter is what it took. And once she got in that rear naked choke, that pretty much ended it here. This pile driver, bam. And that's no slouch. Adrian Blake is no slouch at all. Taipan is really moving up the ladder here in CPW. One hell of a season she has had. One hell of a season. But all of a season both of these women have had. All it took was a couple kicks. And a couple.
It's me again.
Wait a minute.
What up?
I know that music.
Uh-oh.
Could it be?
Hey yo, I'm monumental. 50 states continental.
No way. We have not seen her since Stark. We have not seen her since No Escape. And there she is. It's Emily Lassiter. Emily Lassiter is back at CPW! I'm the king, all royal, the majestor. I need a laugh, come rap, you can be my court jester. Gotta agree that my flow is real poetry if Shakespeare was alive. The redhead with the dragon tattoo is back at CPW! The flesh don't test, nonetheless, it's not a game. Not an if for fortune and fame. I want you to hear the words, recognize the king. Bow down, you're now hearing one of the best. Living proof in the flesh don't test, nonetheless, it's not a game. Not an if for fortune and fame. What a moment! Recognize the king, and I'm a savage. This cockiness ain't new, it's a habit. I'm a new nigga turning old niggas to has-beens. This is tragic, got shit like a laxative. I sleep on cats like their body parts make my mattress. Cause I'm the new mind spit icon. Get it right, son, my brain hold more songs than an iPod. I hold the key to the city like the mayor. I'm controlling your fate, you'll act more wise than Jada. Come meet and take a chance, rolling the dice. I can finish you in less time than it takes to make minute rice. My whole team was in your pizza. Well, that's there is a mic. You up like a felon, now was caught with a burner and 5 bullets. Cats is out of style like mullets. It's a long road to the top, and I'm the closest to it. You at the bottom, don't hurt your neck looking up. One day I come back and tell you how good it was. Bow down, you're now hearing one of the best. Living proof in the flesh don't test. Nonetheless, it's not a game. Not an if for fortune and fame. I want you to hear the words, recognize the king. Bow down, you're now hearing one of the best. Living proof in the flesh don't
success is not a game, not an unfortunate fame. I want you to
what? Emily Lassiter and Taipan at Starcade?
I'm in this shit strictly for the victim. I'm energized, y'all tired. My rap flow is so harmonious, you would think that I rhyme with a choir. Yeah, call me sire, everything is legit shit. They want me to start linguistics in the Olympics as an event. Shorty say he's at it again. You gotta be out of your mind trying to outright him. You are now hearing the get quick daddy formula.
Oh my!
All rappers a phobia.
Though these two are gonna fight at Starcade!
Before I drop, get some insurance. Cause if I had to come at you, believe it's your ass. Especially with them little rhymes you rap, you better treat them.
And folks, let's roll down the countdown here. The final show of the season. We're gonna start the show with a four-way elimination match, or a classic fatal four-way. Brenda Watts, Christina Luther, and you can see him. Who is gonna be the third man? The CPW Women's World Television Championship, Lilith Petal versus Jen Corso. Will Lilith finally do it? And as you just heard, Taipan versus Emily Lassiter, 1-on-1. CPW Global Championship, six-pack challenge, Jay Benton, Cornell Stokes, Drake Turner, Artemis Kent, the champion, and Tiger Dragon. And we have American Phoenix's open challenge. Who will answer it? I hope it's someone good. Alice Pierce will take on Christina Sanchez. CPW United States Championship will be on the line, a five-way matchup. Dominic Voorhees versus Bryce Jacobs versus Rocky Lee Scott versus Adrian versus Aaron Dark and the champion Max Young. It's a street fight. Black Mamba and Cicely Scott for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. CPW World Women's Championship on the line. Cheryl Shipwreck versus champion Ashley Knight. And CPW World Heavyweight Championship on the line. Jason Sawyer versus Benjamin Knight. 1-on-1. And that is the card for Starcade. The final show of the year. And I'd like to thank you all for watching. This has been a phenomenal show, and I stop it because I'm going to talk for a bit. This has been a phenomenal 2 years. This has been a phenomenal 2-year run. Exactly, cards looking stacked. This has been a phenomenal 2-year run. In all seriousness, this has been a phenomenal 2-year run. I knew I would only be able to last at least like 2 years doing this full time, because I'm older now. My life's going forward, and I have a niece. I have nephews. The pandemic is keeping me away from them, but I still want to see them from time to time, and I will, and sometimes I do, but just a lot of things are getting crazy. Work especially. This has kept me far away from any bad thoughts for a while now. But like I said to somebody privately last night, the one thing you don't want to do is ever let your outside stuff bleed into this. And the one thing that has happened to me at the start of every season has been I have gotten pneumonia every single season. From last year and this year. Last year I had pneumonia and it went into double pneumonia at the start of the year. This year, same thing. I got pneumonia. And I want to cut back on what possibly is doing it. And the only thing that could ever possibly cause that is this glorious show. Because I am somebody that goes 110% at everything and will not let up until I have done my task. And at the start of the year, that's where I always go the most hard at doing this show. So the episode of CPW Impact that you have seen is the last CPW Impact for a while, for a long while, and I mean at least for the next couple years, if not the last episode you'll see ever. The arena will still be used. The arena will still be used, etc., as I move forward, and during the off season I'll be doing a few matches. I'll be putting a few matches up with commentary, etc., and I'll be doing that. But other than that, next season is going to be a little bit different, as next season I will be doing it pure edited, try to do a pure edited show in some ways. Some matches will not be edited, but other than that, it'll be a pure edited show, and I'll be just doing the pay-per-views. So I'll have at least maybe 4 or 5 shows for CPW next season. And that's not counting the side projects, and that's not counting the small other shows like PCN Fallout or just my random matches that I want to put up that are gonna, or random segments or whatever that I want to put up to help the storylines out. I'm gonna try something new, see if that works, and see if that stops that, because obviously getting pneumonia every year is not good, and I've made a promise to a friend to make sure that this doesn't happen next year, and I'm going to keep that promise. And I want to see if this works, and it also gives me a way to do something new with the show and see how I can get storylines going and do storylines a different way than doing it in a weekly format of like a weekly show, and just doing it like a pay-per-view and just the PCM Fallouts and the pay-per-views, and see if I can do storylines like that. But with that being said, I cannot wait for Starrcade. This is going to be great. I cannot wait to finish off this season. I am on the verge of being burnt to hell, and at least booking-wise, I am pretty much well fried. But at this point, I am, even in my semi stepping away. If anybody wants booking help, or if anyone wants to talk about possible how to push a talent or whatever, or wants me as a guest booker for one show or whatever, or some type of a idea like tossing or whatever for any of the shows, I am open to it. At least for some people, I am open to it. I'm open to it. I'm open to it for friends, not for every Johnny-come-lately that comes around. And I'm not doing it for any money. I'm not doing this for money. But anyway, Starrcade will be as soon as I can get it done. I want to get Starrcade out of the way, and I want to get Starrcade up before November before November 16th, because that's when Cyberpunk comes out. So I'm gonna try to get this out as soon as I can, but I'm not making no promises. It'll come out when it comes out, and that's when it comes out. So with that being said, I'm against odds 20. Remember to keep a stamp pack handy, and as always, ad Victorium. Always stay positive. Always always stay positive, and if you can't stay positive, look towards the future. Oh, awesome. Awesome. That's cool. Always, and if you can't stay, and if you're not positive today, remember tomorrow is another day. And when there is a tunnel, there is always a light at the end of it that will lead you to a better tomorrow. With that being said, this stream is... Wait for it. Wait for it. I may have stolen it, but I have perfected it. This stream is...